their shoulders. Zeta, they've achieved more than we ever expected. So now it's up to Optic to basically ruin that story.
Speaking of storylines, a big story for me right now is with the most amount of rounds played in the entire tournament being by Zeta here. How much VOD does Optic have to go through? We know they like to prep. We know they love their homework.
How much time have they got?
I mean, sheesh, if they've had enough to sit down with Chet and go, hey, this is their weakness areas and we can exploit it. Well, Optic, they're better than almost any other team in the world at doing that.
Yeah, and we're going to head to Haven first, of course, Doug. And after the homework we saw Zeta do yesterday, do you feel like they have a slightly better chance here, or do you feel like Optic are going to come out and
they're smiling already.
They have a slightly better chance. I think, once again, I was so impressed by Zeta Division's game plan going into Paper X, and I think we talked about this a bit on the desk yesterday.
Dude, honestly, I think the headband's a play.
You go up against Optic, you cannot.
You don't get hair in your eyes.
Easily stick to, well, this is our comfort, and we know what we're going to do, because Finesse will outcall you. Like, he will run circles around you if your game plan continues to be the same consistently over time.
Why I think the terrifying prospect as well is that Optic on this map in particular are coming off the back of a loss.
Yeah.
And I think for someone like Finesse, that's way more important. Like if they're just booming everyone throughout the server, okay, he'll make minor adaptations, look into the opponent,
or get a haircut.
But because they lost, they're going to be fixing a lot of the issues they had while also looking to.
Sometimes it's nice to have the long hair.
We're into the prime
Keeps you
gaming
warm.
agent select now. Of course, that neon from Victor Jess was absolutely fantastic yesterday. Do you want to see it again today?
Oh, absolutely. We're speaking about Finesse ringing,
what map is it?
Rings around the opponent when it comes to that cognitive ability to outdo them. Well, if you want the mechanical ring around
what map is it
Rosie,
again?
Victor will be your man in the server. He'll collect it. He'll jump onto it. And I mean, this is the difference. They run the neon and the KO in their particular lineup. It's a little bit more vanilla on the side of Zeta, and they have decided not to change anything there. And they want to apply whatever it is that can work against it. I like it because what they have in store is a little bit of a counter plan here. Otherwise, they would not have had an opportunity.
So with the loss that actually came in last time versus the Guard, the main thing that they really struggled against on the other side was Sire player playing an incredible Jet game.
Yeah.
My focus is going to be on depth. He needs to perform. He did versus Paper X, but he is the least consistent player maybe in this whole tournament.
They already showed the phase gameplay or not? Not for the viewers, no. They showed it to the players though.
Yeah, like we said, this is about
the comps are definitely really different.
Goliath. And speaking of that, I've got two men standing by for you to take you over this game. It is, of course, Sideshow and Brent.
Egg.
Thank you very much, Desk Crew. Which one's David and which one's Goliath out of us?
You're taller, I guess you get Goliath.
Am I Goliath? Am I the loser in the story? Well, okay, we'll see how it ends up shaking out in this matchup here. The lower bracket finals, a really pivotal match right here for both of these teams. You got Zeta Division have already made history. They made it further than any Japanese team in the history of tactical FPSs so far. They're looking to take it one step further against Optic here today, Josh.
And Optic are just inches away from that repeat grand final performance. If you think all the way back to last year at Berlin, they got so close, but then they fell at the final hurdle. And honestly, they crumbled a little bit. This Optic,
I'm excited.
When they began the tournament, I was worried about the same kind of things. You know, they drop early against Xerxia. But both of these teams have rallied back and showcased true resilience throughout their run here at Masters Reykjavik.
Exactly right about that, Josh.
Oh wait, FNS doesn't have any flashes.
Primed.
He has armor with a nade.
Already. Bit of that early A lobby control being taken here. Zeta Division on the attack side of Haven on this pistol round. A lot of damage onto Victor.
The dog! He got eaten alive!
Plays around the side. He was low enough. 27 health was the only thing he had to his name. A quick shot into the smoke, Marv. Okay. Maybe getting a couple of accusations and the crossfire is set up. Optic ready to return and shut down this approach from Zeta Division, but maybe they can do something about it.
Oh my gosh, what? What's the dog doing?
Zero just clutches it for his team.
It comes down to the smoke v smoke at the end. That was a pistol round.
It does damage? Yeah, it does damage. That was a direct dog hit. I need to see a replay on the dog.
Playing around B.
The dog was the entry right there.
Where they were attempting to make something happen.
Oh,
and of course,
that's what happened.
In that first pick, there was so much pressure on Marv's shoulders. He did a great job, but
if Marv killed that Killjoy,
done there towards the end. Great swing, perfect accuracy.
And the Zeta guys, they are feeling it. I mean, how could they not be? The run that these guys have been on.
It just breeds confidence. When you're on a 3-match win streak in that elimination bracket, you feel like you're untouchable. And Victor's going to fall first here again, but of course...
You got the dog leaguing up again?
They're not hoping to really keep control of A, but it gives them some idea. Look at all of the utility that's being...
He's going over! Dep! What a madman!
All the headshots Even though he was stunned up from his own fault line, I believe.
Wait, this guy got a triple space hazard while stunned.
It's going to be probably an easy and
Oh.
clean cleanup for them. Yeah, that's the 4 kills for Depp. Building towards the Blade Storm as well in the subsequent rounds, pretty important.
Yeah, really could be pivotal,
we know
actually.
the drill.
He's a player that the desk has highlighted. Completely agree with that statement as well. You need your Jet to pop off, and he's the biggest reason why they're able to pick up the Prime Gaming Flawless here.
What?
Is he going to be able to play with the same level of...
Oh, what? Internet? Hello?
Very swingy player. And the fans are already starting. Yeah. They're warming themselves up. They were going absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, imagine my internet went out. I would have cried.
Zeta off to a great start with that Prime Gaming Flawless, but now to buy around for Optic.
And it's another stack towards B, Brand. This is what they did on the pistol round too. They're really anticipating Zeta division going towards B, but this time
Man,
going for
wait, I think Zeta have the read that Vic actually solo anchors like A.
Down with stuns and just back out for retake.
And it's the exact same kind of setup. The dog just to clear through short.
See.
Set up as
Wait,
well.
Crow kept his stun though. The stun could be massive.
They have something to work with in a couple of seconds, but this flank is pivotal. Right round the side, the weaponry not there. They're not
Oh my gosh.
They walk straight into the alarm bot. And it's a beautiful little setup. Still, now it's just the 3v3 as Ye is able to clean up the mess that occurred back there.
But that's smart from Victor. They anticipate the push because Zeta division are getting pinched. And here's another pivotal fight happening in short.
Win this, yeah. Corner doesn't
Laz.
get cleared. He picks up the rifle. Not a push. So much pressure on them right now. Victor just trying to play towards it.
Oh
Dash
my
and sliding
gosh, the
straight
bonus?
into Depp. He takes him out easy enough. The bonus round converting for them. Zeta division rolling forward. They're going to carry a couple of those rifles on top of it, Josh. I mean, an amazing start for them considering we really didn't get to see much of their attack side last time they played Haven.
That's a very good point. Zeta division crushed so hard that we barely got to see their attack, and Optic's dedication to this 3-man flank just didn't pay
honestly,
off.
it's fine that Ye didn't clear that corner. That's so hindsight asking him to clear the corner because you wouldn't really expect someone to be right there. Trust me.
This is all confidence breeding for Zeta division. Kicking off into round 4, and it is a different setup. Now a much more standard fight towards A lobby.
Oh yeah.
Stun being thrown out, and then fragment grenade, and you've also got the 0 point thrown in there. This is more of what you expect from fights on Haven.
Yeah.
Heavy A lobby control, rather than what Optic have been doing the first 3 times. To me, Brent, it felt like a counter strat that just didn't pay off. And that's, of course, part of the risk that's involved when you heavily prep against your opponents. If they change up, suddenly, you can get caught with a completely wrong idea of what's happening.
Sure. Got to be ready to adapt and overcome whatever's being thrown at you. Zeta division looks like pretty standard B hit. Obviously, Optic don't have the weaponry too much to try and push them away.
And this is the one round where they're not big.
Oh, he didn't break the knife.
Towards the A lobby area now.
Dude, if they retake fast, there's no abilities right now.
Victor
Going down.
Victor's got a timing with his wall, actually. Well, caught by Laz, though.
Yeah, tries to find it, and while all this is going on as well, the players are dropping like flies, trying to get cleared out. Victor's not going to be able to get anything else. Crashes the sole survivor. 1v3, lovely shot. He actually has the Seekers online, a flash available. Quick pop around the corner, actually.
But Sugar 0 in a post plant?
No connection. Just a quick little tap. That's going to be forcing out the pull. The time running low, Josh.
He might be able to catch
I heard the nice,
corner
like,
with a dirty
preemptively.
angle. 10 wins that one, locks it up. These are the moments where Sugar Zero's Astra has so much impact too. Just at the final moment there's still a star on the floor. Gravity Well's still available for Sugar Zero. He's so smart in how he uses his utility. You've seen it already in this map, choosing to retract stars instead of just going for the big pull when they realize that the site is open.
Astra's still OP. Astra's still a good character. I don't think people realize that Astra's still good,
but here we
but
go, Optic
it's just your playstyle.
in their hand and A lobby pressure.
Like, she's still annoying to play against.
They don't look like they're leaning that way.
Now it's a complete adjustment from them on their attack side. All the way over towards C. Victor's taking a ton of space in a lobby, but he's going to be holding that information.
Wait, the Seekers are going to clear...
At least the dog, I should say, the Trailblazer.
It's all on Ye.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's so brutal.
Impeccable for them. Crashes though. Now he's got to do justice. He's got to put in the work. Anchoring at the back of the side. A quick flash to...
I think Crow just spammed him.
Not finding anything with it.
And look how Zeta Division have just cut noise. They're bleeding all of this utility coming out from Optic. The Seekers use the dog, everything, all trying to pull information. They have no idea.
It's awkward still, the Rolling Thunder anyway.
And they saw the guy there.
Crashes falls, and now Victor Straight through Garage, the stun gets sent flying, but now he's the last player standing for Optic. Fast lane just sent straight up, but both the players swinging still. Zeta a little bit uncoordinated with that one. Sugar Zero gets taken out, stun. 37 health. Victor, not a lot to work with.
He's a smart player in the clutch, but this might be a bit too much for him.
Crossfire from Zeta is...
But they're worried about back Garage. He's found the perfect timing for Tenz to back off, but he comes around just in time.
Wait, dude, they're owning right now.
And they really are cleaning up Optic. This is 5-0, heading into another back-breakingly, economically poor round for the North American team.
I mean, this is...
Oh.
That timing from Ye, though, is so rough. He is the key person that is going to hold a push like that together. Push deep down into C Cubby with his operator. If he's able to find a pick, get out, it's so important for them. And these opening engagements are going the way of Zeta Division because they just have the read on the timing.
They're going crazy. This watch party as well in Tokyo. It is so late at night right now.
Time out.
2 a.m. I think right now in Japan.
It's truly been crazy, the level of support that we've seen from the Japanese fan base. I mean, exploding on Twitter.
Hashtag
Zeta.
What do you think so far, Kaide?
#1 hashtag across the whole of
Very
Twitter,
happy.
I believe.
You're very happy so far?
Some period of time, probably today as well, if it continues like this. But yeah, the fan support has...
How many people do you think are there? Like what time is it in Japan right now?
Time out now. Collecting their thoughts, wondering, okay,
it's probably like really early, right?
These early
like
rounds,
around 2 a.m.-ish?
2 a.m.? I feel like there's so many people there.
Kind of broken their ankles a little bit, honestly.
At 2:30 a.m.
You can see the adjustments they've been
Wow.
making. It's just one step too late.
Yeah, they've focused in a different area every time for their defensive rounds.
Probably just around like
guessed incorrectly. I think Zeta are starting these rounds with an
100,
idea of
200
which
people?
area of the map they want to take, and they've just managed to slip past Optic every time.
Very happy about what? Kaide
like
is full cheering for Zeta, so am I.
Flash to set up Ye on his peak. Ye does
I want to see them just
this is going to be a 0-1
make the
headshot.
A lot of it.
The miracle run.
They know that they're going to be playing back there. Damage though straight through. Ye swings off the flash.
Beautiful setup, well supported by FNS, and a great kill from Ye. That's an opener that they haven't had so far. Can they convert a low eco round?
Does Vic has his
flash right around the corner. Victor presumably taking contact here, and that's going to be the trigger for it. There's the flash right round, tries to re-swing, but Zeta Division heads up play from them. Players were just anti-flash, not going to be caught by it, and Victor, he has to pop this. The ultimate as well, just to try and zip away. Doesn't
FNS
get
is
too
1
much
HP.
damage done. It is
dude, Vic's ult is gonna run
A lot
out.
of time in this
Man,
round.
what a shitty ass
A
ultimate.
minute being burnt down, so Zeta Division want to slow it down, which it looks like they are.
These are the moments that
Dude,
are just
that ultimate is
impeccable
actually
from
so
Victor on their
shitty.
attack half. Look how confused Victor and FNS are. They have to go and acquire information.
Dude,
in
they
B,
still
and
have
they've left
dogs.
Ye
Yeah, they do.
completely alone. He has the tour de force though, going to start spawning slow fields everywhere if he can find one pick.
There's the re-peek. And with it in hand, he's so consistent. Ye pushing up, but now it is lockdown. He has to push around the corner. He's going to get detained here. Laz holding around the corner to jump pick, biding his time, but it's not enough. Ye just finds the shot. 3 kills in the round for him, and it might have just done enough. Crow hunting him out, finally takes him out. But now with only 18 seconds left, Zeta
FNS?
being pressured for time. They have to explode out onto the site. They have to get the spike down. Marv holds the cross of the Guardian, and it's just up to Crow.
He's going to be able to get the plant down here. Marv up to heaven, and Marv manages to finish out the round. Gorgeous shot from Marv, and what a play by Ye under so much pressure there.
Yeah. Just a heads up play, being able to take that risk, obviously. Knew that the lockdown was not even going to get destroyed there. He had to get value just by pushing into them, but he set them up for the win, and Marv, luckily there for the slam dunk as well.
But
if Ye didn't get that kill on the killjoy right there,
what a monstrous performance they're relying on.
They're going to need Ye to kind of do this almost every single time. Look at how close that is in terms of the timing.
Yeah, he threads the needle perfectly.
Yeah, he's like, no, it's not even close.
But Optic did a great job at setting him up for the opening kill, right?
If Ye missed that, then I think they lose the round.
Maybe they can find the advantage they need. Because at the moment, Zeta are outplaying them on attack. That round was a bit of an aberration.
Oh, Laz is hurt.
Players holding just in short. That's crashing around the corner. Okay, Cosmic Divide might be a faster play here by Zeta Division. They could pivot off of this into another area to map. The crashes and catches the timing as Laz was trying to lurk through.
That's pretty smart, drops back, uses the Trailblazer to find some more information in short. Realizes there's nobody at A, and I love this call from Crow. The IGL on Zeta Division says, right, they've got information that there's nobody on A. Let's start moving towards that area of the map. Dep making a lot of noise, though.
Yeah.
And Crashies was in front of the Cosmic Divide.
Dodges it. Did the footsteps catch? Does he know that there's a player there? It doesn't seem likely, otherwise Ye might
I think FNS knows.
But Ye's
no, he doesn't.
Past him as well.
There's no trips here either.
A lot of
Oh yeah, because they don't have any trips.
And they've seen this short setup.
They don't know he's close. Surely. If the dog's being destroyed, still playing up close. The flash is not going to connect now with a stun on top of it.
Wait, where did Ye push from?
They're just cleaning him up. Surrounding them on almost every single side. And
oh, Ye just pushed down Garage.
Looking through mid. Marv knows that this timing's about to be caught. Anticipates the play, and that's going to be another round on the board here for Optic.
And you can already start to see the dynamic between these two teams. Optic are prepared for the slow pace that Zeta put out, and they're willing to go and push aggressively on defense. This has been a hallmark of Optic's playstyle since the very formation of this team. A willingness to be aggressive on their defense, not necessarily at the beginning of the round, but at the middle for information, to make a play, to make a flank. And that, I think, is going to be a serious key for them in this half. Zeta take a timeout because I think this is rightly judged that Optic are starting to get the read. When Zeta slow the round down, Optic are finding the gaps in that attack default.
Definitely seems like it. So they're going to be discussing how do we disrupt these kind of mid-round plays where Optic are disrupting us. And they're so confident, Optic, all the players individually. You see Ye going for these almost solo peeks out of Garage with the operator in hand.
Yeah, they're confident in the information that they're getting on the other side of the map. Zeta Division are the kind of team that like to play very grouped up in those mid-rounds.
Yeah.
And that means you have openings if you're confident enough to take it. And Brent, I think if we just dial out for a second, confidence is going to be the name of the game in this series. You heard
I'm like thinking,
Optic players,
is Optic's comp better?
He thinks the key to
I think it's better for attack, right?
Is the level of
they have
confidence
Sky
they play
KO.
with. They bring it in the server.
They don't really have like.
And it's gonna be a key
I guess
on both
Chambers
sides.
a Sentinel.
You have to be willing
Forgot
to
about
make
that.
the plays. You can't just try and play your own game and get bottled up and scared in these moments.
No. Not right now. Not when Zeta Division have come so far, but also Optic, a team that when they're playing with complete confidence.
So this looks to me like
We're not watching Friday. We're watching together.
Checks headshot box, and Victor might be pushing off the back of this too. There's some level of aggressive setup potential over towards C.
They've been using that knife a lot for information. Here's the Trailblazer being used as well. Dep does get caught, so the stun just catching, but Laz is already deep.
Zeta are going back to the execute that was working well for them at the beginning. Here's a fragment grenade to try and deny that.
Oh, he missed the flash.
Missed the flash there.
Yeah, actually flashed himself, unfortunate.
And they've got to be worried about Sugar Zero's star that's put
Oh,
down
what is this angle?
Right, that's normally turned into a suck. It's exactly where Marv is standing. But once more, Zeta, put the brakes on, cut the noise.
This time might be a bit different though. Marv has the paranoia in hand, sets it up. Knife gets information, that's really good info.
Dep is looking for this flank, but there is not one coming. Optic this time playing with a lot of patience.
Crash is making sure nobody can lurk up inside the smoke. Quick little flash, that does gather information now. In the 38-second mark, so Optic are going to be aware that there's at least players leaning towards the A area. Now the sun's come through, but Crash's plays inside of it. The flash not capable, and I think Marv as well just
there's 4 here.
Flying. Set them up beautifully.
Wow, Crow.
Crow wins that one out, but he's got to do some massive work.
Oh my God,
They're
what?
Actually just barreling
There's
their
no
way
way,
through
right?
Division, catching 3 of the players.
They just entryed into the site when there was 4 there.
Victor's just walking his way in before Ye can even get there. Victor finds the
Insane.
pick.
Oh,
But he gets
Laz.
shut down. Headshot straight through the wall.
They know last one's
Gets
opping.
taken out. Ye forced now to try and make a play. Toss the operator away, picks up the rifle. He's just been warbanged. An impossible scenario for him, especially when the players swing like that. Zeta Division, fantastic synergy.
How the fuck did they
So
actually entry
disciplined in
that?
those final moments to deny Ye the 1v2. He is a scary player,
Refresh
but you've got to
the
make sure
delay.
to shut him down with fundamentals like that.
Give me a second.
I think but Crow and Sugar Zero just popped this
Wow.
side wide
How have they done
open.
that?
What is that?
Just pure fundamentals, confidence in one another.
Nice.
Those are the kind of rounds where we are just taken aback by the level of performance from the Zeta division individual players. I mean, they had no rights to win that. Optic had got the read perfectly and had a crossfire set up, but a combination of Crow's utility and excellent fragging, they've put another on the board and they're now in commanding control of this half. Optic again have a read here that they're going for garage control. They've rotated players around, but...
Ye is pushed so deep, alone. Not much support, but it's the information that they're playing towards it. Laz was just trying to hold the angle down. Not enough to try and take down El Diablo. And he backs away, a bit of patience being shown. Just wants to remove some of that utility that they were using to clear close.
And all of this utility is triggering a push out of Victor on the other side of the map. You can see how Optic are trying to respond to this attack side play. But Ye's going to have to come up huge again.
Well, he dodged it. And he's found the shot. Once again, holding it down. Not quite a gap in the smoke, but he wants to play close to the wall dash.
Oh, he got the no-scope.
You've got to be kidding me! Flicks it up to the side. Oh, my word. Crow left alone. When the site surrounded, just has to try and get the plant down. But
wait, he got the no-scope there.
Just round the corner. What a performance.
What a monster. What a demon. What a nightmare he is for Zeta. That is fabulous. This opening kill, he's not favored to get. Then he times the flash, knows the peak is going to come out. That's perfect.
One bullet, by the way. Look at this. What is that?
That's magical.
Just insane. Just insane.
You really can't do anything about it, but those are the only few rounds that Optic are able to get. They're just the occasional pop-off rounds where Ye goes crazy. Otherwise, Zeta division are playing a fundamentally good game that's able to neutralize them. Zeta, though, they're taking a half by here, allowing Optic a foothold back into the half.
Yeah. Finally, feels like the economy is taking a bit of a break on the side of Zeta division.
I don't think they know Laz is right here. I mean, if Laz gets his pick right here, that's pretty big.
Like to play it safe when it comes to their economy.
Oh.
Shot. FNS finds the opener there. Victor anticipating a flash coming through here for some level of garage control, even though we can see the sky moving more towards a lobby. And Ye's going to find another pick. Pretty cleanly dealing with this eco round from Zeta division. Yeah. No crazy strategy that they went for.
And this is where you have to start to get worried a little bit. It was a fantastic beginning to this map for Zeta division.
Enemy remaining.
Not even on their map pick, but now that this is looking like it's going to be a clean round for them on the side of Optic, they've accrued this momentum, Josh, and they are wrangling back the half.
Yeah, I mean, the best they're going to be able to do is a 6-6, though, of course, and that's
30 seconds
banking
left
on the fact that Optic are even it.
He's going to try and knife him. No.
Oh, that is brutal.
Oh, they really are just living up to the villain status,
Stabbing him in the back for the Prime Gaming Flawless. I don't think they want to be sponsored by that. That's brutal.
Well, that round was always going the way of Optic, though. This round 11 is the crucial one.
30 seconds.
Take a look at Depp here as well. He just has no idea. Left alone, the 1v5. Got his knife out and just notices the crashes behind him. Little fist bump for that one.
Yep. Yeah, he looked a little bit.
Yeah, money kill for knife? No, you do not.
Wasn't even him that was doing it.
I'm out of here.
Okay, this is the important round, though. If Optic are wanting to get back into this half.
Super pivotal.
Look how deep Crashies is up here.
Way. I mean, this timing that he's caught is incredible! 2 kills eventually shut down.
What?
But Deppy answers back once more. Swings into the stun that was laid down. Victor, was caught unaware.
What an absurd shot from Depp. A single bullet while stunned up. And Depp's hunting for more. Pops the Blade Storm, gets forward. Look at the flank coming through again, though. With Laz down, this alarm bot utterly ineffective.
Zeta division? Okay.
Do they have any awareness that Marv...
Oh, wait, are they going to push spawn?
I think. Setting up to push all the way through to take
Pushing
control.
spawn.
They realize that they've lost control of long and short. So they're taking away the space from them. Knife, they dodge it, all trying to triple up here.
Oh, the thing is, it's not planted for them.
And now the smoke's down. Zeta division, they might have just outthought themselves here. FNS is just holding down this angle. He wins out the shot, and it's just being stuck at the end.
Oh.
Zeta division, I mean, it's a cheeky play from them to try and take away that space. But the legwork just wasn't really done at the beginning of the round, especially with that plant location.
Absolutely, they're having to pivot on the fly, and Optic are really putting the squeeze on them right now. Depp's shot, though, here is just absurd. Optic were in firm control of this, and I really want to highlight what FNS was able to accomplish in Heaven. He throws out the 0 point, and that actually forces Zeta to run away from it.
Push back.
He hears those footsteps, and he comes to the rest of his team. They're all in
They have the breach ult and the Killjoy ult, though.
To cleanly mop up that round. They are firmly back into this half. 0 point, the same one that we've seen so far from FNS, but now they're going down mid. FNS and Ye working together to take map control as Victor holds down the A site.
And look at it as well. I mean, it was a deep flash from Crashies all the way down C long, so they know that there's no player lurking there, unless they were really...
I think they're just going to exec A.
And Optic have got a seriously good counter strategy here to house grouped up Zeta Division play. The question is whether the execute and the duels go the favor of the Japanese squad. They've got the full A site.
That's going to be theirs for free. Rolling Thunder not really even necessary. Now the Cosmic Divide needs to split the backside of it up. And they're playing close, just trying to alternate in between it.
Sugar Zero is
position from Tenz.
Sugar Zero is on permanent flank watch. Is this the aggression coming out? No, just for information.
The stun as well. They want to push off the back.
Oh, wait, what? He killed FNS?
He was stunned up. Somehow the bullet's finding his mark. The lockdown as well pushed them away. Ye was trying to catch that timing. He's shut down, but Marv's detained. Shut down onto the side. Victor pops the ultimate, but
wait, what? How did he get?
Is going to be
okay, he should have killed the guy to his right, but somehow he killed the guy to the left,
and honestly,
behind him.
Brent, I gotta say, really well played by both sides. I think it took Optic a little while to be able to get back into the half, but as soon as they did and implemented an effective
I really wonder
Zeta Division were on a bit of a back foot.
What Optic are going to do for their attack, though, because I feel like every single round they won,
yeah, and I know the desk is cheering for Zeta
on the defense side, is literally Ye getting like doubles or triples with the ops.
Well, Doug is not cheering for Zeta Division, so what are your thoughts, Doug?
I think Zeta Division came out prepared. Who expects a three-man flank?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's like the only rounds I saw.
No one else are going to be sending from the opposite side of the map. I think they came in very prepared, and Zeta looked great.
I think they were very patient, especially in those early rounds. You see, like, Ye being caught off a little bit. It took him a while to get into his rhythm, but once he did, I think that's where we truly saw Optic come online, because they could go for those early picks, fall back into this incredibly passive hold, and then it was far more reliant on Zeta to get the entries. Now, this man, Sue, started off explosively. Definitely slowed down going into the latter stages. They did well to shut him out, a few crazy shots here and there. I think they're going to need him a lot, though, in this defensive half.
I mean, you spoke about him before we jumped into it, and I love the fact that he was able to just come online instantly. We think about that second round, was it 3 or 4K he popped out?
I think it was 8 and 2 within the first like, few rounds. He finished 9 and 10, which is a bit worrying.
He did a fantastic job, and we often criticize him. I want to highlight the team play here. Man disadvantage here for the side of Zeta. They had to claw really deep here. The fundamentals to be able to burst onto site like this and be able to get the frags in succession, one, should not have won this round, and two, given the scoreline that we're at halftime, are very lucky that they won this round, because going into the second half, it is an uphill battle, in my opinion, for them, because I do expect a good second half here from Optic, who have finally warmed into this series.
Yeah, I think that's one of those rounds especially where you almost look at it and you go, that's a round that Optic should have won, and then it ends up as a point where somehow Zeta pull it out. And there's always a few of those throughout the series. I do think that's something Optic have to be aware of.
I do think, though, for them going into the attacking half, you've got a little something in mid-round calling, which has been so effective for Optic throughout the entire tournament. So when things get a little sideways, you don't get the advantage you want, they pivot very well.
I know on the side of Zeta they like to say nice. I pitch Optic going forward, Saito and Brent, they should just change their slogan to knife.
Goodness. Not gonna talk about that, actually.
I gave it a little giggle.
No, I'm not gonna talk about that.
I gave it a little giggle. I thought it was right.
Heading into the next half here, I want to dive straight.
Oh, Zeta are all using like ghosts.
I mean, this is a heavy mid push coming out from Zeta Division. Optic's attack side on this map, normally amazing, but against the Guard's defensive aggression really disrupted it. So it looks like Zeta are taking a page out of that book.
It's a quad push straight through.
Oh my gosh, he got the double with the bomb?
FNS looks like he wanted to swing through with his own flash. Crashies tries to return some of the fire. He's going to be rewarded with just the one. The players are low. Is there going to be that covering fire from them? It seems like they are absorbing this hit relatively well. Crodo, the right clicks in hand. Yay, not much to his name when it comes to the health.
Oh my gosh.
1v3. That mid-round aggression, not even mid-round, just the mid-aggression. The 4 players pushing all the way up with this spike down, Josh. They've set themselves up beautifully.
They really have. It would be a massive pistol to take away. And it's all on Marv's shoulders, but this looks so difficult. The spike down in enemy territory, you have to try and make a jump up play work. I mean, it's incredible that Depp and Sugar Zero hit the shots that they did, jumping into mid-window against players who are holding it. Marv's going to have to pull off the same here. And there's only 30 seconds left.
I don't think he knows he has 2 bullets in there, man. He does.
Well, 30 seconds left.
Exactly where he is. Spamming straight through, aware of the positioning. Zeta Division winning that pistol.
Don't mind the dogs.
Massive
They're...
for them, considering we're on
Mochi is currently...
Yep, they start out here.
She's so funny.
Let's take a look at how this ends
She
up
acts
going.
like she's like a big dog.
Zero holding the angle for Depp as he peeks. And that would be great even if one of them win their duels. But they both win the duel on the pistol round.
Impeccable.
As Depp is leaping into window, the desk were talking about it. He started.
She's just barking at Kudo.
Now he's 10 and 10. Okay, he had a pretty rough end to that first half, but he is electric at the beginning.
We head into this next one. Optic. Mentioned it before. Their map pick. Again, no money coming into this one. Just a fast play as Victor looks to try and...
Dude, this match is actually insane, Karde.
Through into a lobby.
What do you got?
Very early gravity.
I'm still on the Zeta train.
All time for some of the rotates. FNS.
Oh, they 4 stacked here?
Loves messing with the defending team, throwing.
You can hear Mochi like.
Seeing if he can.
I can't. No.
Oh no, she's like doing that thing where she barks at Kudo, and like she pivots back and forth.
Theme to keep
playing
throughout the series.
Yeah, you can see Crow's just up top there, holding a piece of utility, either the flash or the stun.
This is such a hard read on this A hit.
Oh wait, they're gonna get the stun off.
And then they're contacting through. Knife's gonna get destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
The fault line.
Look at Depp go.
Oh
this man
God.
wants it.
Prime Gaming flawless for Zeta Division carrying through.
Go, Depp, go.
Weaponry.
Not bad whatsoever. What does Zeta Division?
I've seen Depp use like 3 different mouse pads, by the way.
This would be.
Oh my God, he's just like you. I can't.
I swear I've seen him change his mouse pads. I saw red. I saw. Like the mouse pad changes. I know it for
feels
sure.
like the beginning of the first half all over again.
I'm getting PTSD.
Man, Japanese isn't what it used to be though, Brent.
I'm pretty sure they complimented Crow's stun.
The stun?
The fault line, yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Okay, got ourselves the bonus round coming up. Victor sprints past that.
And you're going to see this a lot. It's attached through Depp, playing inside of the smoke.
Oh my God.
Wiggle the sidestep out.
How? How?
Let's go!
What?
Japan's better.
The bonus round they've cooked up.
The bonus 1v2?
FNS left in a 1v2.
And what an incredible idea from Zeta there. Just putting so much pressure into A lobby. But specifically, the dash into smoke from Depp.
Hey, Kaide, if
him to isolate
Japan wins this, boot camp time?
Just
coming to the boot camp?
Prep work again, though. Just the knowledge that Victor often disrespects all that utility by just sprinting into that corner.
Of course.
You know how people in like League of Legends, they'll like boot camp in Korea because like the best region?
Yeah, best region.
Just looks so good for these set plays.
Okay, if that ever happens in Valorant, I wouldn't be mad.
To give them an idea of where
I could boot camp in Japan, boot camp in Korea.
It's still winnable for him. If you can isolate some of these fights, Alarm Bot, they know exactly the positioning. Doubled up. I mean, that's just clean fundamentals from Zeta Division. Not even giving FNS the option of trying to clutch it.
Not even close. And 10-5 the lead now for Zeta Division. They smoked Paper Rex on
yeah,
this
no,
map.
dude. That was actually such a good bonus round strat from them. I want to see.
I'm not surprised by anything that Zeta do.
Dude, Depp's kill right there
has been next level in this tournament. Every single match, they look better and better.
Yeah.
And their understanding of how to dismantle their opponent's strategies is superb.
Yeah.
I've never seen a team
boot camp. I do just want to go.
And had this level up performance over the course of a tournament before in just my entire history.
Yeah.
Of being involved in esports. It's a very special thing we're witnessing right here with Zeta Division.
And for both of these teams, Haven is probably not a must win. It doesn't fall into anybody's extremely strong end of their map pool.
Oh, wait, they know.
When you have these kind of maps that are in the middle, they end up being really important to try and get an early beginning on.
Oh, and Zeta Division so aware of this play that's occurring.
Oh.
Okay, Victor. Okay, Marv. The headshots finding it with the Sheriffs in this round.
I don't think...
It's a dangerous one. You cannot let your foot off the gas when you're up against Optic. Not when they've got their Sheriffs. These guys are phenomenal aimers. Sugar Zero just trying to catch this timing as well, the smoke. Around the corner.
Oh, he flashed his teammate.
Okay, somehow. Catching on to the two of them, it seems. Optic might have let this one fall. The Cosmic Divide's even being committed, and Marvy's looking for a cheeky TikTok play. TP up to the top. He gets spotted out. Can he find the shots? Yeah, he swings through.
Dude. Wait, FNS flashed Vic. Did you see that?
So narrow is the margin for that victory, but Zeta Division eventually pull it through.
Wait, what happened there? I actually didn't see what happened. Like, I just saw that he was blind.
It's Sugar Zero again. He's just so good. Look at these plays.
Dude, Vic got 2 massive kills right here.
Catch both of these players, who were aware of the push, by the way.
He blinded himself too. What?
Instantaneous cosmic divide as well that comes through. There's no hesitation.
Sugar Zero is such a smart player. I was saying it at the beginning of the match, but I think he's one of the most impactful players we have here. And there's a bit of laughter in the midst of that as they go up to 11-5, but they know that they made it more difficult for themselves than it needed to be. Nevertheless, Zeta Division Japan, they've got a commanding lead over this map 1. It's going to be a long journey in this lower bracket final.
Yeah, reminder, I mean, this is a best of 5.
It's going to test deep map pool strength.
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to endure a long series like this? Can you survive throughout it? Can you come back from big round deficits, maybe map deficits? All of these kind of questions are not normally posed to you in BO3 situations, but they will be in the lower bracket final and for one of these teams in the grand final.
Checking on the kids.
Optic with another timeout just to see if they can correct anything and get this ship back on course, because they had the answer to a lot of what was happening with the mid-round adaptations. I mean, Doug was talking about it in the halftime.
But it's not enough to adapt in the middle of a half if you are constantly giving your opponents 4-6 rounds early. The Zeta Division's prep is what's winning them the pistol round, the bonus round, and then they just carry it on through and are converting the anti-ecos.
Similar tale, I think, to Champs, honestly, with a lot of the minor region teams, Josh.
That
in terms of the preparation diff,
that could definitely be said. Optic are no slouches themselves. I'm sure they'll come out and show us that in some of the future maps, but so far it has been Zeta Division.
Wait, they're keeping the C-stack
when it comes to preparation and reading their opponents.
Wait, does Laz have ults? No.
I mean, this round again, just playing a full A read.
Wait.
Without really any ults to help them do that.
Wait, they had the read. They had the perfect read at C.
To be able to assist them in an A retake, but they're just fairly confident this is going to be a C hit. Yeah. And you know what, Bren? They look like they're right.
They're correct. The positioning is really allocated for this, but they're not be too prepared for this. FNS pops his own ultimate. That's that null command, dashing straight into the back. Victor sets it up. He's already got the 2 for them. Last left alone, he's like, guys, what happened?
Oh, they had the read and everything, though.
Explosive opening from Optic, and I think Zeta Division maybe not anticipating perhaps FNS with that null command coming through.
How is Victor alive? That's a good question.
Had to try and slow it down.
I'm sure you'll see it in the replay as well, but Victor broke some ankles.
He really did. They weren't ready for that.
He 2-footed slide tackled them. So this is a good one for Optic to try and get things back under their control. Little jiggle peek, another slide, and Victor ends up falling, but he's not going to give away a round here. Laz has a little time to work with.
If Laz...
That sounds silly, but getting these little shutdown kills that Laz is getting as he's lurking around the map, important for them, I think, to try and avoid Optic getting that confidence back that we were mentioning earlier.
Optic C hits looked fantastic.
Dude, imagine Laz got that kill on the garage guy.
Look at this one. Slides through,
he could have technically got it to like half.
Yeah. Breaks the ankles of the breach. And Marv comes through using all of that space that Victor creates. These C hits are some of the best that I've seen out of any team. Optic's C hit on Haven, Optic's B hits on Fracture. Their actual big site execs look really good. Phenomenal. And that's why I think
the KO ult did fuck them. Dude, if the KO ult didn't pop off, or the breach was able to get his stuff in time.
Yeah, not letting them set up and get comfortable.
Depp has been a monster in these opening rounds of the half. Got the Blade Storm online right now. Holding a really tight angle.
Yeah, what's occurring here? Now, Crow is holding just in the connector as well. Possibly just anticipating a bit of that utility. That's going to be the Trailblazer for Zeta Division. Ten wants to use it to get information, and he does know that there is a single player here. Depp actually uses
they're falling.
Control of short. A close and personal angle, but Optic...
Depp's peeking.
They do not want to play...
Depp has all the info in the world.
Marv has just thrown down...
He can get rotates back towards C.
They're looking into B, but that's not where the kill...
Yeah, they have all the info.
Just a calculated gamble.
Oh my gosh.
0 point goes in.
Yeah. Smoke drop down, they're going to be fading away. They comboed as well with a paranoia that comes through. Tendo just crawling around that corner. Luckily, Teams backing him up with a utility, but Laz, they're swinging all the way through. Zeta Division, again, they do not want to let them get set up in these post plants. The 3v3. What the hell for them?
Oh, he saw him.
Commits the ultimate into the spawn as well. Now trying to regroup with the rest of his team. If Depp is surrounded.
If Depp had any Blade Storm left, he might be able to do something. It's just one man with a classic.
Yeah, it's not enough, is it? Aftershock to clear through. That's going to be information for them, but can Zeta Division really end up winning this one? A beautiful triple swing. The Optic players just facing them right up as they try and attack that.
Yeah, dude, Depp had all the info in the world.
These rounds are starting to get on the board. The comeback might have some life to it. Zeta Division's economy is going to get crumbled again. Marv has been such a key player for me. Take a look at this play. Shuts down Laz, swings just before the fault line comes through, wins the duel against Sugar Zero. That head-to-head that he has with Sugar Zero could potentially define the round. If Sugar Zero wins that one and they're able to actually establish some control in the back of the B site, it's a totally different round. Marv's kills on the back of the rest of his team making space have been ultra important for Optic in this comeback.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm going to be keeping an eye on the entire time. That head-to-head. It's not often, Brent, that we highlight the Smokes players as two of the most important features of the team. But with Sugar Zero and with Marv, you can absolutely say that. Both of them have been playing a spectacular tournament. And they have a very different approach
I
to
think
how to play
he,
Smokes right now, too.
Sure.
He got alarm botted, but then,
Astra in a
I don't know, he used him up.
Marv obviously moving away from that.
But they're both also so comfortable with just rifling.
So comfortable with the rifling. I mean, that's the real selling point, I think, is the fact that these guys just put up insane numbers all the time.
They've both got excellent timing on when they should be trying to take fights. And, of course, fantastic skill to back it up, too. So that's going to be an amazing head-to-head to follow. And this second half has followed very similarly to the first. 4 rounds going the way of Zeta Division off the back of the pistol round, the bonus round. And now Optic starting to make some adjustments, finding some site executes that are working for them. Does Zeta have anything interesting on this eco? Looks like a push down mid off the back of turret contact.
Oh, Lash just tanking that flash.
Oh, Vic's just in garage.
To just inject that pace straight into the round. Gets a bit of info in garage, just understanding that there's not quite a setup there as he clears the corner. And now it's been slowed down once more.
And they're working off the information that Ye is grabbing for them in A short. The spike still pretty far back, non-committed.
And obviously Optic are, I think, a little bit worried.
Oh, if Ye walks up all the way,
oh
shit.
A lot of stuff up.
Skydog sees him.
Trailblazer gets info that Ye has been lurking his way through A.
But that could just be a lurk. It doesn't really tell them about the rest of the team.
It doesn't. It only spotted him. So.
Crashies has been holding his Seekers for a couple of rounds now. When does he invest them? This eco might not be the time, but with a player down, maybe you need to start.
Oh, Ten doesn't get anything else, but he is just tucked away in hell right now.
And here come the Seekers.
Just flashing through. There's the Seekers, the spot.
Oh, the ulti!
And the ultimate's committed. Zeta Division want to push them away. 40 seconds left in the round, and Defi's taken a phenomenal timing. Straight through A lobby into discipline. Dashes away, doesn't give away too much.
What a play, using the Cloudburst to cover off that trademark. Leaves Ye none the wiser and gets his head popped. Now Marv with the spike just hanging back. They're at a player disadvantage. They know that the
Wait, going Depp. That's a big fight. Oh, what?
Contain it, Marv has spotted it out though with the rotation. And he's the one with the spike in hand. It's a pivotal kill.
It opens up
important.
Wait, Sugar Zero. Wait, does he have an orb?
The site for them. All the rest of the map. He can pivot over
to
C,
fuck.
get this plant down.
He doesn't have an orb.
Nothing to deny him.
Yeah, no stars for Sugar Zero to maybe pull him off the plant. But they're just already taking this. Sugar Zero's just diving in. No help from the rest of his team, and just decided to just wander in one at a time into the site, maybe anticipating that Marv would be alone in that situation. Maybe they could find favorable duels.
Definitely. Trying to catch a timing. In fact, I think there was a flash that got thrown in there too. It's a nice attempt, honestly, by Zeta Division. They do a great job. 10 with the opening kill. Love this play from Depp. I already talked about how smart I think this is. Unfortunately, when Depp goes down, it opens up.
If Depp got that kill right there?
Sugar Zero. I think team flash there for a tiny bit.
That was like a pivotal kill.
Catch Marv. Yeah. Could have been a different situation, but Optic, they are back into it here. Depp picks up an operator, looking down C long.
You want to play? Let's play.
Flashbang. The adjustment they're going for. These are rotating from Zeta Division quite early. Look at them, just up on the minimap. Rotating all the way around, but this is a fast play from Optic. They're already into B. The connector's being taken. There's the lockdown being used in garage, and Laz taking a forward position here to try and push them away, just in case they try and disrupt it.
It slowed the round down.
Are they gonna redo the B hit?
And at this point, Optic might be worried about a push that's gone all the way into A lobby. Somebody pushed down C long. They don't really have that level of information. Where does FNS go here?
I think they're leaning into garage. And this is important for Laz.
He is not playing anti-flash, does not have a teammate to help support him.
He's alone. Trailblazer actually goes straight up through B. And this is an FNS call to try and fake towards it! Laz gets the one. Instant trade.
Okay, Depp could be massive right here.
Top of the scoreboard for his team. He wants to do some work. Still Depp hiding in the smoke. The stun is perfect for him. Plays inside of his own cloudburst now, just weaving in and out, buying time for the rest of his team.
TPing A.
To try and collect themselves, but yeah, instant TP from Marv, and he's going to be able to get the plant on the other
well,
side.
Ye has the op.
Similar situation.
Ye has it up
previously, except this time Zeta Division have guns, they have rifles, so it forces Marv to make a play.
He has to push forwards, but looks like Zeta Division. I mean, they're so aware of this one.
You got dinked.
The bird tanked the shot.
It did. It tanked the shot, saved his life. Has to hold close now. Could we see Ye and Marv really come up huge here? Tour de force in hand. I mean, Ye, he's done it before. Oh, the trademark as well. That's slow field. Brutal to try and push through. Now to stun. Only the one connection. A quick flick though. Marv is already finding the value for them alongside it. Still left alone. Crow wants to try and get it. The spam through so low, but time. It's running out. He has to stick it. The circle shrinking. Marv swings it at the perfect time once more.
Holy shit, man.
And another one on the board for them. Optic wrangling it back once more, Josh.
What an insane play from Marv than Ye. Winning that in a 2v4. So different. Getting the trade kill here is so important from Marv. He gets the TP over to A to even set them up in this post-plant position. And then him and Ye play around the angles at default perfectly. The smoke is gorgeous. I think you just said we don't lose those.
We don't lose those.
That's the level of confidence that you're looking at here. Optic are seriously on the comeback.
Now, once more, Pace comes through, flash into the back. It's going to be the ultimate pop from Victor. He just wants to try and beam them down, lasering them. Was anybody anticipating the players all coming through? It's a quick wrap around. Yeah, but 10, they find it. They got a couple of weapons as well.
Oh, wait, what? It's a 3v2.
There is extraordinary confidence, but ill-advised, I think, considering that Depp and Crow, they'd already been able to pick up Vandals, and he just sprints back into Garage with a Spectre.
What's happening?
I mean, that's just insane.
Dude, these rounds are so close.
It's often the rounds where the overconfidence comes out, where you feel, okay, we're playing against a Thrifty. How can we lose? We'll take a little extra risk here. And Zeta are so diligent at clearing out these areas on C, but Marv to slip the net again.
He's alone. Now with all the players in Zeta Division playing on the other side of the map here, as soon as that plan goes down, they obviously, you can see them, they're aware of it.
But they are so far away.
Yeah, and this time is going to be burnt down by the time they even get in a position to play this retake.
Yep, and they have to clear so many areas. Marv could be in heaven. Marv could be in hell. They could be
Trigger Zero has 2 orbs though.
Crashies has double flash
He could,
online.
yeah.
Spike is going to start ticking quite rapidly soon enough. Crashies, one more flash in his hands. That's Marv just, I think, just pre-firing a common angle. Catches Depp, the players, the Zeta Division even ready to try and take this one now. It's going right down to the wire. Beautiful flash from Crashies. He swings through and Marv again.
Dude, these are so fucking close.
Not even enough time, I think, even if Zeta Division managed to get that pick onto Marv.
And it looks dodgy at the beginning, but that's another round that Optic put on the board through insanely good play by Marv. He's 26-11, but it's not even the kills necessarily that I'm most impressed with. The way that he's reading the rotations and finding safe plants in disadvantaged situations is just phenomenal. This guy is reading the game so perfectly right now and is the key force in Optic's comeback.
He's ice cold.
Zeta Division have got to stop the rock quickly. This is their last chance.
A lot of disrespect being shown from them. Pushing all the way through into that A lobby. You can see Depp, Knives just holding. But Optic, they have maneuvered their way all up onto C. And they're going to contact probably as much as they possibly can before bursting through. Spotted out, flash into the back of it, clear the turret. No one on site to stop them.
And once more, there's no great ultimates here for Zeta Division to play a full C retake. They have the Cosmic Divide, which could be extremely useful if Optic decide to fall back to C long. It doesn't look like it. Most of their players staying on site.
I think anticipating it, honestly.
I wonder if they're gonna
play around that C long area. Marv
Oh, Vic's gonna tank a flash right now.
Also trying to gather a bit of information. Still, the flash comes through. Zeta Division, they swing.
Wow. What?
Timing
What?
the players, they just drop like
Oh,
flies.
5?
Insane coordination. What is that from Zeta? When it's required most of them, they deliver. A prime gaming flawless to put them onto map point.
Wait, their
What a
economy is
retake that
booming.
was. The jiggle, baiting out the shot. Sugar Zero and 10 catch kills based on the sky flash over a CT. That's absurd.
Save the Seekers as well.
I've just loved watching the belief rise and rise and rise within the Japanese fans. They've gone from being underdogs to being true contenders.
Again, another bit of pace.
Wait, Sugar Zero just saved his life.
Position. Sugar Zero ready to shut this one down. Seekers get some decent space as well straight through. But look at this from Zeta Division. Instant wraparound. And this is the round where they've got this advantage to lurk through from Marv.
They smoked the turret. He smoked the turret.
Smoked off the turret and he's in. Laz has no idea, didn't hear the smoke being deployed.
Map point and he's making plays like this. It's just insane, but the return is there. Instant trade.
Dep!
The quick wall banger straight through the wall. Headshot onto Ye, takes him out.
Wait, did he hear this guy?
In a 4v2 to
He might have heard this guy.
and take a 1-0 lead in this, the lower bracket final.
No, oh my god, he legged him.
For them, Crashies does get that one. Still brought down low. Seekers now in play, 30 health. Almost going down to the Trailblazer, but the swing from FNS. He does catch onto Sugar Zero, now to 2v2. It's the weaponry there. Flash through. Ultimate from FNS, he pops it. It's desperation time. Optic, they need to stay into this one. The quick little juggle peek.
Oh my gosh, dude. Everything is so close.
Oh my word. Off the back again of Marv. Taking those risks, pushing his way through.
And not just that, another 2v4. So many times Optic are fighting against a disadvantage. Look at this from Dep. Finds the kill to trade out Marv, gets the wall bang here. Oh, what is that? But then he hits a leg shot on Crashies. That's the difference in that round. That might be the difference across Haven. Shooting Crashies in the leg, left him with 30 health and able to work with FNS to clutch things out. Round 24, the final round of regulation in Haven. Can Optic take it to OT or is Zeta gonna go up at 1-0?
Now it's been all slowed down. The pressure mounting on this map. The positioning from Zeta Division is so passive for now. Just players playing all the way back, anticipating maybe that Optic.
Sugar Zero's ult, Laz's ult.
Off the map.
Dep is really getting all this info right here.
Get the information, but
if he gets a deep post right here.
He's done with it on A. He doesn't spot anybody because Optic is still grouped up, holding, waiting. A minute left in the round.
Oh, it's a B play.
Looks like this is another good read by Zeta Division. They've got two players, Killjoy Utility over here towards B. That's where FNS is leading the team.
I'm out of here.
Oh, it's a fake. Are they going to pivot through garage?
Oh, wait, Dep has this.
No.
And the lockdown just gets melted instantly.
Yep, straight away destroyed.
Oh my god, Dep. Will he get another one, Garage?
Aggressive position. Wonderful pick off for them.
Oh, they're re-hitting B.
That alarm bot, they're trying to pivot around the corner. 10 tries to swing to punish it. Crow, now it's all on him. Flash sent straight through. The players there. Laz just trying to support him. But again, the players of Optic far too clean with it. 2v2, it's all on the line in this map.
Sugar Zero heard the shrouded step. Does he check a bot? Just not in time. And Marv once more makes the play. There's 10 seconds left in Dep. He's heard the spike running over towards A. Marv doesn't have the read. Is this how it ends?
Can he deny it? Doesn't have the dash on the updraft. FNS gets it down, holding it. FNS doesn't read it. Straight away, he's all the way through. Does he know where the player is? Marved. The 1v1. He thinks he's playing towards that lobby area. Right round the back.
Oh my gosh.
Marved. What a shot. Flick up to the top and he brings it to OT for Optic.
It's just incredible how much Marv has been the central player for them. He's dropped a 30 bomb on Haven. Yeah, sure, it's across 24 rounds, but that is still an absurd performance. And it's not just the fragging component. He's playing the clutches so intelligently and opening up advantages for his team. A true god performance here from Marv as we head into overtime, map 1. I think this is...
Holy shit, man, this match.
It's shaping up like it, isn't it? We were obviously concerns being mounted, I think, about depth of Zeta Division's map pool, I think, coming through.
Here's a judge.
The fact that they've made it so close to Optic against their map pick on Haven bodes well for the entirety of this series.
Optic
he does have a judge.
That A lobby control that we saw a couple of times from on the defense. Zeta Division, they hear all of that utility, they read it, go towards Garage. Great IGLing so far from Crow.
Spot that trademark. That's going to get cleared out. Now it's up to Marv. He's holding with the judge in this own smoke. The fault line as well is going to be slowing them down. Crow's just holding it and they're going to anticipate it. Not quite. Still, the players are able to support it as they just swing straight through Garage. Quick little sidestep at Yay. They still have to deal with Yay.
Enemy remaining.
10 removes him. Now we're down to the 1v1 with the Seeker giving him that information. He knows Crash is at the back here. Spike in hand. A minute in play. Trailblazer, the timing. Just tags him through.
Oh my gosh.
Once more through the box, the headshot is found.
Switching sides.
That Tasmanian Tiger is an Olympic long jumper. Did you see that play?
Leap onto him.
I mean, the god timing, honestly. Marv as well, picking up a judge in OT to collect the 2K. Yay under pressure on site. Collects both of these kills, had to flick back to Depp, in fact. And then a 1v1 Sky v Sky. And somehow Crashies loops the dog around the back to tag him and get the stun. What am I watching here?
And now Optic, one round away. Taking this map, Zeta Division. Just so close, within their grasp multiple times over the course of it.
Oh.
I cannot believe it again. This contact lurk all the way up C long. You can see Yay tempted, I think, to play up there.
I think they were looking for the killjoy utility. They're pushing up close, seeing if they can hear it, and it gets them a read on what the Zeta defense looks like. Victor over on his position in A short is going to be able to hear the turret, I think, towards the back of B.
Oh, Depp has info down middle.
Depp's going exploring.
Push him through mid. He's going to get a lot of information. He hears the players running over towards A now. Surely they're going to be aware of this. And it's up to Laz. Utility going to be dumped onto him here. Tries to activate it. He finds the one.
Laz, oh my gosh.
Straight there from Crashies. He's going to return it. Depp just trying to find that timing, but Optic have already taken this site. Is Ten going to try and make a play here? The fast retake potential. Spike's gone down, and now straight down to the wide for Marv. He needs to find that pick-off. Dash to the side. Cloudburst just to hide the timing that he's trying to take. Swinging through.
Sugar Zero?
Sugar Zero.
Oh my god.
Comes out of nowhere. Crow covers him as well.
Is it gonna be Marved again? Oh my gosh. Holy shit, man.
What was that?
These players are pulling plays out of nowhere. Sugar Zero had the perfect timing to drop out of heaven. Instantly, as soon as 10 fell, Sugar Zero descended from the heavens and sprayed down 2.
Oh my god, that's what happened.
Absolutely barbaric, and then he just Chad goes into astral form at default.
Out in the open, full confidence in his
Holy
teammates.
shit.
You guys can cover me, right? I just got 2. We're an OT, by the way.
We go again.
I need you.
13-13.
And what have I just seen from both of these rounds? I mean, opening up with Marv by
Dude, I'm getting like nervous for them.
1v1 win for Crashies. And then Sugar Zero just putting the team on his back in that retake, but very well coordinated from everybody on Zeta. Yeah. And both teams are really threatening these lurks. Whenever there's an A retake going on, or rather I shouldn't say lurk, it's a flank, right? A fast flank. There's always having to be somebody dedicated to watching the A lobby flank for both of these teams. Because they've demonstrated such an ability to find those timings, use the...
I'm gonna refresh again to make sure I'm...
Behind. Optic take a timeout.
Really craving some ice cream right now.
Looking to see what I can bring into this. And when it gets down into this overtime scenario as well, it's almost like the prior legwork, the conditioning that was displayed earlier from either side. Sometimes it does go out the window. Yeah. When you are just reacting to the back and forth. Both teams just taking shots at each other as they trade sides in the OT scenario.
How deep does the playbook go? Can Chef Chet cook up something in the back? Give you a little strat straight from the playbook to throw in there and take an advantage. A lot of their success, honestly, was off the back of being able to find these these timings, these holes within Zeta Division. It wasn't necessarily the set plays. That was...
Dude, Marv is actually...
Zeta was throwing
he's won so many attack rounds for them.
So no judge to begin with.
Actually, even defense rounds. Like whenever they fucked up their reads, Marv would just TP the other side and then play the post plant.
Zeta are fast with this approach once more. It's a similar kind of play. The Trailblazer to try and get information. Actually does catch onto Marv.
What, did you damage?
The other side. Wants to play inside of his own smoke, but he is being brutalized. Just utility being thrown at him, but he just spams through anyway. Catches onto depth players. Still committing into the side. And Optic, they don't let them set up. They don't let them get comfy. All the flashes being just lobbed into the back of the side here for them. 10 is stunned up. Can't quite reload. Doesn't feel like it's safe to try and take that timing, but committal onto the side here. 10 unable to survive as well as just being approached from so many of those angles. And all up to Sugar Zero.
Crashies has done so much in this round and he already hears the timing.
Oh my gosh,
Love
man.
the play from him. So much utility pressure onto 10. Sets up Victor for that swing on site. And once more, Brett, it's Marv. How on earth does he survive there under all of that pressure on site? How does he get it done?
How does he get the opening pick?
He's stunned, then he gets stunned again.
He's just spamming through the smoke.
Look at this. Just literal pure instinct.
He's been tagged by the dog, then the fault line, hiding inside his smoke. Everybody from Zeta Division knows his position.
He's really spamming people to the smoke.
Yet spraying with the Vandal, still able to find that opener that catapults Optic 1 round away.
1 round away for Zeta Division. Critical timing with this one. Quick little break, a pause.
A reminder that this map was 11-5 up in their favor. What an insane comeback from Optic. Both of these teams looking good on both halves, honestly, but it's Optic that have been great at coming back into the game. They've been better with the adaptation, and I said earlier, that might not be enough if you're giving away 4, 6 free rounds at the beginning of a half.
Yeah.
But when it comes to overtime, and you're starting to adapt to your opponent, maybe Optic are going to be able to outlast them here. Zeta need to pull deep, dig deep.
The experience as well, Josh, of a team like Optic. They've been in scenarios like this before.
They've lost scenarios like this before.
Yeah.
It's all about learning from your mistakes.
It felt like coming into 2022, they vowed to not make those same mistakes again. They came in with a renewed mindset, that discipline.
You win or you learn. Optic have done a lot of learning in the past.
I got yous, okay?
Maybe now is the time for the winning.
But for Zeta Division, they're going to try and take away this round, keep this overtime going. Similar setup, but they're going to try and punish this one. Victor is so deep using his fast lane to work into this angle. Flash comes through.
Wait, I wonder if Depp is going to know he's right here.
Give precise information, but they know that there's a player lurking around that area. The Trailblazer crashes onto him. Victor, he could be in trouble here, but Depp doesn't really want to re-swing into this one with the operator. He wants to hold that angle just in case there's another player there. While all this is going on, yeah, he's working his way around as well. He's lurked straight into the site and he's caught the players unaware. Zeta Division forced to scramble, adjust the setup. Chrome
oh my gosh.
No match for him, yay. Taking names, taking heads away. An Optic.
Wow.
Just like
what
that,
a comeback.
VALORANT Gaming flawless. Clinching out this map. Fantastic retakes.
Holy
fantastic
shit.
comebacks from them. Flexing that experience to be able to take control of this map.
When it got scrappy, when it came down to the adaptation and getting the reads, that was when Optic were at their strength, at their peak. They had the tenacity, the grit to be able to claw back into this map and then
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack.
Endure when it got to overtime. An insane game from both teams, though. I think there's so much great stuff to take away from both sides as we head deeper into this lower bracket final. The pistol round strats, the bonus round strats were amazing from Zeta Division. They just couldn't hold on later, deeper into the halves. Depp was amazing early too. Whenever he was set up in some kind of set play, Depp looked fantastic, but he struggled outside of that. And Marv, to me, the hero of the hour, because he just found so many avenues to slip through that Zeta defense, the Zeta offense as well, and get maximum impact for his team.
Such an intelligent player, so consistent. I mean, all the highlights we're seeing here as well. Yay, crashes with the knife plays.
These could be highlights from a whole series, Brent.
I mean, it was a long map, Josh. It's a long map, but hopefully we've got much more to go as well. Heading deeper into this series, a reminder, it is a best of 5 between both of these teams. We're in the lower bracket finals, battling for that spot in the grand finals here at Masters Reykjavik.
Massively more first kills coming out from Zeta Division as well, but they just weren't able to do it. Think back to how many 2v4s, 1v2s, these kind of situations. Exactly. Marv, Ye, I mean, Crashy's winning some key ones too. FNS pulling his way. I mean, the whole team finding their opportunities to turn things around. Optic are such a good clutch team. 4 out of 5 of their players are positive in 1v1s across the year. You get it down to 1v1, they're winning them. They are winning them. This was a spectacular way to start this match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't wait to see much more as well. We're going to go to a short break, ladies and gentlemen. On the other side of things, of course, our analyst desk going to be breaking it all down and setting up that map number 2 in this series, so don't go anywhere.